Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us this afternoon for a TRAPEZE demonstration. I hope you're all enjoying the online conference and you're all doing well despite this current lockdown conditions. My name's Colin Urquhart. I'm the Intelligent Mobility Solutions Manager for Nexus in the UK, for TRAPEZE in the UK. I was going to touch on previous experience. Part of my previous experience was with Nexus in the local authority side. Nexus is the local authority for public transport in the northeast of England. Following Nexus, I was also with Strathclyde Partnership for Transport for a while before I joined TRAPEZE. So I have a vast experience of using these sort of tools in the public transport sector before joining the supply side with TRAPEZE. So hopefully some of the experience I've brought along from the public sector is shaping some of the tools that we offer to clients today. So what I'm going to show you today is a tool which is crucial for the bus open data service going forward. Recently it was made statutory duty for local authorities to manage their public transport stop data, also known as NaPTAN information. So the reason that that's extremely important is that it's crucial for the accuracy of passenger information and for therefore driving passengers to mode switch from perhaps private vehicles to public transport. Crucial that the stopping information, which is an absolute building block of this data, is accurate. It feeds through to all fixed information, i.e. routes and timetabling. Therefore, that then feeds on to real-time passenger information. So it allows accurate prediction of trip times and departure times of all buses from bus stops. This is absolutely crucial for the open data community to draw down that data and use it for the likes of journey planners and to deliver real-time passenger information to passengers. This also is crucial as a building block to allow the bus operators to meet their own obligations of publishing this data now to the national data set. So what I'd like to show you today, folks, is what we call Novus NaPTAN. It's an entry-level product on our Novus suite. The Novus suite is really our passenger information platform where we have a number of different products built off the back of that that manage fixed route data, real-time information systems, traffic light priority systems, and the building blocks of all that, as I said, is the NaPTAN management. So this is a tool to easily manage NaPTAN info. So I'm going to do a live demo today. What you see here is a very simple interface for the local authority to manage their bus stops. So this is configurable according to user role, but what I'm showing you here is the basic interface for managing that data. So the first thing you'll see here is it's very clean, and we've got number of different items to use. The first and the most important of which being the points item. So what you'll find here is an interactive map on the right hand side. It's got all your usual click and drag and zoom type controls that anybody who uses any mapping tools is used to seeing. So you can also have the ability to control the size of the screen here and maximize or minimize the mapping element of that according to how you wish to use the tool. What you find is interactivity with the map in terms of moving around the map. So you can find and manage bus stops purely from the map itself by using your zoom functions. And for instance, just clicking on the icon. That then brings up a small bit of information here on the screen, a little pop-up that allows you to jump straight into the record for that bus stop and then to manage that information. So if I just come back out to the select screen again, you'll see also a number of different tools up here. We find the vast majority of clients do like to use the interactive map to be able to actually find those stops that they're interested in. But we have a number of different search tools as well up here. So you can search for the unique ID of the bus stop, you can search for the name of the bus stop here, or you can simply search within certain admin areas. So I jump straight to G for Glasgow, which is the area we're looking at here in the demo. And let's have a look at, let's say, Anniesland as the locality. And as soon as I click find there, it will find all the bus stops and you get the lollipop icons within that locality of Anniesland. Now you can jump into those search results from the search pane at the bottom left here. Also worth saying that anywhere within the Novus platform where you get search results like this, you can export this information here to Excel for easy management of that data, or easily to share that data amongst different teams within your organization, perhaps those who do not have access to the Novus product. So let me just jump into one of these stops here. So you access the stop itself, you automatically center your map on that stop, and you can look at the location of that information and some of the naming regime here, which is crucial for NaPTAN. So you define your unique abbreviation, your unique ATCO codes, and the whole naming regime. So this is something that there's guidance for. This is information that local authorities will be familiar with. And upon use of this tool, we migrate all of this data in to give you your starting point, and we seed the system with current data. So very easy to change any of these asterisk fields here. So if any of the naming regime ever changes, it really is quite a simple edit. You can change your stop types, etc. below. You've got all your different NaPTAN stop types here, from your airport and bus, coach and tram station entrances, right through to taxi ranks, etc. So everything that's supported by that NaPTAN schema is supported within the product as well itself. Real simple management of location for that information as well. So two different approaches that tend to be used here. The first approach that we find is suitable for a majority of applications is very simple interface on screen with the ability to geocode the stop manually, just with a click of a button. So if I select the geocode tool from the top right here, let's say we've had some roadworks done, I can move that bus stop to its new location just by clicking the map. You'll see that the lollipop there moves, and then by hitting save, it automatically updates that record now, and it's changed the longitude, latitude, and also the eastern and northern accordingly. These are fields that can be typed in as well. So if that you were to have works carried out and survey data to come back from the roadside to tell you the exact latitude, longitude, you can hard type it into here. Anytime there are schemes where perhaps a large number of bus stop assets are part of a scheme or are created or moved, we can actually run a script in the background that just updates this information from the likes of a CSV upload, etc. But using the interface on a stop-by-stop basis is the easiest way to change this information. So some other Novus NaPTAN type information that's within the NaPTAN schema is on your NaPTAN stop point tab here. You'll see here that we have a tabular setup, so it's very easy to navigate the system. This is alternative information that often can be blank, but very, very easily manageable. This is often used where we have clients with alternative language, like Irish language or Welsh language. You can save those alternative names in there, and they will be exported to the national data set for the use in the likes of journey planners. So over and above the simple NaPTAN type information, this system also allows you to create attachments. So you can attach any type of documentation to this, this stop record. You can have Excel, Word documents, but the majority of attachments that we find clients using are images. So simply click the little add button and then go to choose file, find it locally within your current network and upload. You'll see that you get instantaneous upload, timestamp of the date you've uploaded it. You can override this timestamp to the date that the image was taken perhaps. So you then also get a preview in the top right panel, and you can add an endless number of these documentations to the stop record itself. So a really quick reference and a way to record quite easily the current status of that bus stop and the condition of that bus stop. number of other bits of information that are tied to the point here that are related to our other products. This is part of the Novus platform, as I said before, and you can have full access to routing information and timetabling information when you have those modules added. So I just want to show you how easy it is to create new information. You just hit plus. I'm going to ignore that. That's just telling me a warning that I've changed something with the current record. And it's gone to create me a new stop with the next available ATCO code. So that's your unique code. Of course, that's the basis of all this type of info. Select bus stop type, which is fully configurable, not a NaPTAN field. So that's something that can be configured to give you extra clarity within your own organization for bus stop types. Fill in the common name, etc. And you see that it already has recognized that you're within this Glasgow area just from where the map was centered on. You then add your locality code to that and the rest of your information. So we can do NaPTAN stops of various different stop types and subtypes as well. So you have your marked, you have your hail and ride, your custom stops, and those flexible stops that are becoming more and more in use with the likes of DRT type systems. Also wanted to show you that you can create stop areas, which are again crucial for journey planner type information. Simply use the map itself to create your stop area. So the map can be used to zoom in on a certain area, and then you hit find my stops within this area to create a cluster of bus stops. Usually this is used for journey planners to create interchanges. So this can be stops that are bus stops and other types of stops, so trams, metros, etc. You simply just select the stops that you're interested in, that you want to be part of your cluster, pull them down here, and then give them a name, and then you'll be able to save that record. So once that record is saved and you've managed your NaPTAN data, you're then ready to export that data to the national data set. Very simple to do via your NaPTAN export tool here. You simply select the area that you're interested in, the one that you're allowed to manage your data for, in this case Glasgow, and you hit export, and it very quickly exports that data. It takes a matter of seconds or a couple of minutes for it to do so. It's in the different formats that are available for upload to the DFT national website for NaPTAN. There's also a tool here to find the previously exported data. So if I just go back, let's say a year, and find any data that's been exported within that time, it'll come back to find other data sets, and you know the date and time that you've exported that data. It gives you a full audit trail as well. So something else that's extremely valuable to managers of this data is, instead of having to create that manual export every time it has to be uploaded to the web, is that we have what we call jobs. So these are overnight jobs that can be configured. And one of those jobs here that we can do is your NaPTAN export. So you set that up to do NaPTAN export overnight to a schedule, and then you come into your work the next day and that file's ready for you to download and then to upload to the DFT national website. You'll see here there are a number of other different jobs that are on my demo system that relate to our other systems for fixed route information and publication of timetables, and also for real-time information. We have a full audit trail of information for data that's been imported or exported. Again, this test system I have is the ability to import TransExchange, but you can filter this on NaPTAN, import, export. Let me just do imports, see what we've done. So this is a full history of different NaPTAN imports that have been carried out into this system here. And each time you look at one of these, you get the status of that information here and the ability to download it again. So every time data is created or exported in the system, it's logged, and you've got a full history of that for any data investigations that you want to do thereafter. Optional extras for this system include upgrade to full contractor and work order management, which allows you to raise work, repairs, etc. on bus stops and automate the sending of emails and work orders to contractors, and to manage that from start to finish as well. As I said before, there's interoperability and easy way to merge this system with your routes and timetabling information through Novus FX, and also Novus real-time information to manage all your real-time schedules and match with Siri real-time information. Within that product, there's also the ability to run a full traffic light priority. This is very easy to upscale from this current product, but in terms of meeting your BOD's data obligations as a local authority, this really is our simplest data entry tool, a very entry level, low cost, and very easy to implement. So that's time up, folks. Thank you very much for your attention this afternoon. Very interested to hear comments on this through the portal for the webinar. I'd be happy to be in contact with you after the event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Colin. Please do pop over to the TRAPEZE exhibition booth for some more information. Thanks again, Colin.